Kathryn Hahn has become incredibly popular for her role in WandaVision, with fans praising her performance and calling for her to be in more movies and shows. But her journey to fame started long ago. She began as a talented child actor, and over the years, she evolved into a versatile actress. She went from playing supporting roles on TV to becoming a well-known movie star and even earning Emmy nominations. Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Kathryn Hahn. Her parents encouraged her to take acting classes at a young age. Kathryn Hahn was born on July 23, 1973, in Westchester, Illinois, but grew up in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Her parents, Karen and Bill, who owned a computer supply business, encouraged her to take acting lessons at a young age. In third grade, she joined an acting program called Curtain Pullers at the Cleveland Playhouse, which she described as her happy place. Hahn felt like acting was her true calling. She told Fresh Air, "It almost felt like it was decided for me, not by anyone in my life, but just by the universe. Like, that was what I was going to do with my life." When she was in fourth grade, she landed her first role as Jenny on the children's show Hickory Hideout. She attended an all-girls Catholic school. As a teenager, Kathryn Hahn attended Beaumont School, an all-girls Catholic high school in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Although she was a straight-A student, she often got into trouble. She enjoyed the all-girls environment and hoped to find a similar school for her daughter because it felt freeing without boys around and with the focus on uniforms. However, her connection to Catholicism faded by the time she reached college. She explained on Fresh Air that her beliefs changed. She said, "It wasn't like a part of my life anymore. A lot of my family is gay, and they couldn't get married. Things started to become very clear to me that there are things that I did not agree with." She went to Northwestern and Yale. Kathryn Hahn chose to study at Northwestern University for her undergraduate degree because she wanted a liberal arts education. During her first year, she met her husband, Ethan Sandler, and they acted together in several plays. Hahn described her time at Northwestern as a creatively rich experience. After graduating in 1995, she and Sandler moved to New York City, and Hahn later joined the MFA program at Yale. Despite knowing it wouldn't guarantee career success and would lead to student debt, she was determined to focus solely on her acting. She fondly recalled her time at Yale, calling her class the greatest, scrappiest, and full of her favorite performers. She worked odd jobs as a struggling actress. While struggling as an actress in New York, Kathryn Hahn worked various jobs to make ends meet. She was a receptionist at a high-end hair salon, Garin, New York, a waitress at Joe Allen Restaurant, and even handed out bagel sandwiches at Dunkin' Donuts. Despite enjoying her job at the salon, her real passion was acting. She would look through casting calls in Backstage magazine. She got her big break in Crossing Jordan. Kathryn Hahn's big break came in 2001 when she was cast as Lily Lebowski, a grief counselor in the NBC crime drama Crossing Jordan. She starred alongside Jill Hennessy and Mahershala Ali and remained a main cast member for all 6 seasons. Her husband, Ethan Sandler, also played her love interest on the show, and Hahn enjoyed working with him. One of Hahn's action scenes on the show, a scene in which she defends herself against a mugger, inspired the creator, Tim Kring, to develop the idea for his next hit series, Heroes. She wrote a children's book. In 2018, Kathryn Hahn published a children's book called My Wish for You, Lessons from My 6-Year-Old Daughter, with illustrations by Bridget Berager. The book, praised by Kirkus Reviews and many of Hahn's famous friends, encourages girls to embrace their inner strength. Hahn was inspired to write the book after hearing her daughter May confidently talk about her day when she was 6. She told Entertainment Weekly, "I was struck by how authentic and full she was, how sure of her own voice and loud and self-respecting. And I thought of how those qualities can start to disappear as a young girl grows up." She wrote to Susan Sarandon to convince her to play her mother in A Bad Mom's Christmas. Kathryn Hahn, known for her role in the 2016 comedy Bad Moms, played Carla, a bold and carefree mom who lets loose with her friends. She enjoyed playing a character that was very different from her real life. For the sequel, A Bad Mom's Christmas, she suggested Susan Sarandon play her mother and even wrote her a note saying, "I feel it in my ovaries," which made Sarandon laugh. Her words worked, and Sarandon joined the cast. She once went full Carrot Top with a bag of props to an audition. Auditions can be a make-or-break moment for actors, and Kathryn Hahn learned that the hard way. During an audition for A Serious Man, she went overboard by bringing a bag of props, which ended up being too much for the situation, and she didn't get the part. Hahn also had a rough audition experience with filmmaker Woody Allen, where she messed up a joke badly, making the situation even more awkward when he looked up at her. Despite these setbacks, Hahn's career has flourished, leading to iconic roles and even an Emmy nomination for her work in Transparent. She often gets mistaken for Anna Gasty. Kathryn Hahn often gets mistaken for actress Anna Gasty, who used to be on Saturday Night Live. Hahn talked about this on the Armchair Expert podcast, joking that people often ask her if she was on SNL, while Gasty receives comments about Hahn's movies. She said, "She will send me pictures of Starbucks cups that say, like, 'I love bad moms.'" Both actresses find the mix-up flattering, and they have even discussed the idea of playing sisters someday. She supports charities and worthy causes. Kathryn Hahn uses her fame to support important causes. In 2018, she went to her hometown in Ohio to knock on doors for Planned Parenthood Votes Ohio, speaking out against candidates who threatened women's reproductive rights. She also supports Shane's Inspiration, which builds inclusive playgrounds for children with disabilities. At the 2017 Emmy Awards, she wore a blue ribbon to show her support for the ACLU and to advocate for the DREAM Act, joining other celebrities in standing up for dreamers.